Good morning, homesteading Northwest Florida, HSNWFL, and it is 76 degrees. It is May 2nd at 10 o'clock in the morning. And my irises we had a lot of rain and I think it flapped the buds on some of those. And I'm going to split them. And there was fire ants in there, but I love these Texas bluebonnet. Ooh, there's a real bee on there. That's awesome. And I got mums. These are mums that I planted in fall, and they're gonna have flowers. So, okay. We got over here, we got a banana. The banana is through there. It's got a couple pups, and I split it, and I put them in the back. Here I got the spiderwort, which is a native plant, and my black bamboo is coming up. The little stalks over here are getting a little darker, and they're like about 10 feet high of the black bamboo, Phyllosteus nigra. And we got some flowers over there. My star jasmine had a little bit of fungus on it, but it's doing better since we haven't had rain in a while, but it's supposed to rain tonight. But I got a lot of flowers on this star jasmine. And my trumpet vine likes to have leaves way at the top. And here's a longleaf pine that just self-seeded. And another Confederate jasmine is doing good. The palm trees are doing so-so. They got infested by fire ants over here, so I had to spray them and put Amdro. But the pups of the European fan palm are doing okay. And this one's doing all right, not great. Oh, and I cut some stuff off of my yucca plant right here. Cut some stalks off, and I got them trying to propagate them. We got bee balm. And in this bee balm, I got a little maple tree, because this is from Wisconsin. It's bee balm, hosta, maple tree, and a couple peonies. So I got a scoopful from my home back there in Wisconsin. And here's some zinnias, and the camellias are looking pretty good. Got a big hosta. And here's a real nice clump of spiderwort. I also have it in the front, except the guy that was going to cut my grass mowed over at one time. Then I got another Confederate jasmine, or star jasmine, because I like these because they're evergreen, but they got a little fungusy. They got some spots on the leaves. I think I need to do some vitamin D on those. And here's one of my pots with the Gabura daisy. This is the one that I did, and then a longleaf pine that was in this pot, but I moved it to the center and it lost the little roots, but hopefully it'll start growing straight up again. And what else here? We got Mexican petunia, which I hope someday will have some flowers. Ooh, some kind of other flower there. And gladiolas, and I got my bed here. My raised bed is going to be all vegetables to kind of be able to protect them from the insects when I spray, and the flowers went mental and went over the side. So, and then here's my zinnia dahlia bed, and I got some dahlias coming up. That is some kind of lily, but I got some different dahlias, and I need to trim over in my weed patch of green giant arborvitae, but I need to trim and take my lawnmower around there. But I do have Mexican sunflower in by that over there too, so that's what's going on there. And here's my copper top viburnum from my sister Lori that I planted. But I planted it real high up, so I got to have these bags around there. But it had a giant root ball, so it should be all right. It's doing good, putting on new leaves. All right, let's trip over a hose. Now I got banana here with a few pups that I'm going to separate this, and here's the stalk in the center that is dead over the winter. It was a giant, like, coffee can size stalk, but it died. But now this is coming up, and I'm going to split off those pups and put them in the back here. Got a hosta. Oh, and I got some roses. My roses are not exactly in a great spot, but now that I cleared the back area, there's a spider on there, little daddy long legs. But I cleared this whole area, and I'm digging a garden bed the last 2-3 days, which involves the soil trommel, and, you know, getting the roots out. Here we go with the soil trommel. It's going to be loud. But a lot of times around here there's broken glass. I got to show you, it really works good for broken glass and roots. And it goes like that, and you get good soil here. Okay, that. Well, thank God I have that, because, but it's the little tiniest pieces of, here's an area I just had a big brush pile there, and I chainsawed out a great big Chinese privet root. Here it is right here. Here's my Chinese privet root, and I'm digging this garden bed, and this has been like a 2-day project so far of pulling out roots, a little tree, soil trommeling all the soil. I'm almost done, and I want to plant. I got a lot of leftover dahlia bulbs and stuff that I want to plant in here, and I ordered them, so I want to plant them. But what we have here too that I also dig up, which I kind of like digging up, is the green briar tubers. Now this is a weed that's got a thorny stem. Terrible. And I got a ton of it back here. But once you dig it up, you're alright, and it's kind of fun to dig it up, but it's still a lot of work. And here's my new garden, the older garden bed that I got planted. Got some dahlias here that I made a little spot because I didn't want to crowd this bed too much. Some daylilies coming up. And this bed will look better in about a year. Canna lilies. And here's my banana that I moved from the front. And I took a big chunk of it because I chainsawed right through the dirt. And I got a little pup already. So, my recording went over the limit.